I grew up in a relatively new suburb, yet it has an urban legend that goes around. A legend that kids whisper to each other in the schoolyard. I know because I was the one that first spoke about it. About him, the man on the stairs. When I was little, I would sometimes wake up in the middle of the night. I was afraid of the dark, but my mother told me to just close my eyes and wait for sleep to come. So every time I woke up in the middle of the night, I would lay down in bed with my eyes closed and wait. Then is when I would hear it, the stairs, creaking, as if someone heavy was standing on them and was moving up. I had lived in that house since I was 1 year old. I knew the sound of that staircase like the sound of my own voice. I knew that the staircase had 12 steps, and as I heard the creaking of the stairs, I would count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I knew that it wasn't my mom or my dad. They would always leave the light of the hallway on before they went to bed. 6, 7, 8, 9. And the toilet was in my bathroom beside my room. 10, 11. And there it would stop, always at 11. I would hold in my breath, afraid that he, or whatever it was that was standing on my stairs, would hear. But that final step never came. They seemed to just stand there, waiting and waiting. I am a very imaginative person, and I knew that from a very young age. I knew very well how to scare myself. So I asked my sister, who is almost 2 years older than me, whether she had heard it too, ever. She is much more level-headed and liked to mock me for my overactive imagination. So I expected her to laugh at me for this, but she didn't. She just looked at me with big eyes and asked, "You hear it too?" I was in middle school and had many friends who lived near me. One time, during lunch break, I gathered about 8 of my friends around me and asked the same thing. Asked whether they had ever heard footsteps on their stairs at night. And all who lived but a couple of streets away from my house said yes. Yes, they had heard. They had heard the footsteps on the stairs. The footsteps that came and then stopped. The man on the stairs, who always stood on the stairs, waiting, never reaching the top. Years passed and I forgot about it. The sound at night must have stopped. Or I just didn't wake up at night anymore. I don't remember. A decade passed without me giving another thought to the man on the stairs. I still live in the same street as before, and I became a babysitter for one of the houses in the street. 2 boys, one 7 years old and the other 5. One night I was tucking the 5 years old in his bed when he asked me to keep the light on in his room. But I asked him, "Is the light in the hallway not enough?" "No," he said. He was afraid of darkness because in the darkness there was someone on the stairs. He said, "There's always a man on the stairs, waiting."